Dear students, in this module, we are going to discuss. Uh, we're going to discuss the vocabulary which can be employed by the students of culture and society, not only to understand what culture is and how different cultural components can play a contributive role to understand uh, different specific societies, but also to become the writer of cultural studies. So you would be having a list of glossary which can be very helpful for you to write about the culture and society. So we are having that list starting from aesthetic, that plays an important role when we discuss the cultural components, like is uh, how aesthetic can be contributive to reflect that the way culture is being portrayed or the way culture is being preserved by people. And then we have alienation, anarchism, uh, anthropology, art, behavior, and bourgeois and bureaucracy. These, I mean, these are different key terminologies and key keywords which can be very helpful for you to produce a write up, a particular write up about the society, about the society and culture as well from a sociological point of view. And we can employ the terms like capitalism, where we talk about the economic systems of a society, career, charity, city, and civilization. We can employ the terms class, because the class is quite different than the use of the word class within the sociological literature. And we are talking about the collectivity and commercialism and the and communication, communalism and community. These two terms are also very important to understand the cultural aspects of our collective life. And then we can employ consensus and conventional aspects of culture, creativity, criticism, and democracy to understand our political institutions, and development, dialectic, because dialectic is also very important to portray or to reflect that how scholars of culture are able to use their methods to understand the culture. And ecology is also an important aspect of culture. And then we talk about the elite class, empirical evidence to reflect how uh, culture are being studied, and equality, evolution. And when we will discuss different sociological perspectives, we will also discuss the theories, the evolutionary theories about the culture and historical development and origins of culture. And expert and exploitation, and we will talk about the family, the folkways and formulas, generations, genetics, how the theory of genetic is also contributive to understand the origins of culture. And then hegemony, the use of history, humanity, and idealism and ideology, because ideology is uh, very crucial to talk about the way a culture originates or culture takes its foundations from, and images and imperialism. And then we will come about to the use of jargons, how jargons are important to portray the typical aspects of a culture, and liberalism, liberation, and literature. And we will also talk about we can also employ the terms like management and masses when we talk about the public opinion and political institution. And then modernization, nationalism, because nationalism is also important when we will talk about the difference between the society and and the modern nation state. So this is also important to understand that our society may not be mm, cannot be the substitute of a nation. Then peasants and personality, positivism, uh, radical, rational, reactionary, and realism, representation, revolution, science, sensibility, taste, technology, theory, tradition, and I mean this list of glossary can be very helpful for you, not only to understand different cultural components or different features of culture, but also to when you are going to write about the culture and society, you can employ these terminologies to make your write up much more scientific. Then we can write, or then we can produce instead of producing an ordinary write up.